Alright guys, today we're going to take a look at a very cool watch that a buddy of mine built, and we're going to talk about this watch and a couple other things. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but I've already told many people, I get asked all the time, will you build this watch? Can you build another one of these? And I pretty much steer everybody towards Loom Shot. And when I'm telling them Loom Shot, so he has a YouTube channel, he's on Instagram, and of course you can email him. Here is his information. I will put it in the description as well, but at any point you can pause the video right here. This would be a good time to pause the video, take this information, and go from there. So I'll go ahead and put that right there for this video. How's that? So Eric sent over this watch. This is one that really caught my eye, actually, because it's definitely something I could see myself either building or owning, or whatever method I would get a hold of it. So when I asked Eric, I'm like, hey, can you send that over? I want to take a look at it. He's like, yeah, absolutely. And he's worked on a build a while ago with me, that ninja build that he did, that my buddy Dirk ended up with. And I'll put maybe those links in the description if you want to look back to that build, and I'll put a link to Eric's video, or Loom Shot's video, of this watch. He does a very good job with his YouTube channel and phenomenal job building the watches. So if you're looking for a custom build, email Loom Shot Eric, okay? Don't ask me, I'm not doing them. Like, for the most part, I'm pretty much not even doing any mods right now. I will probably in the future again, but I just kind of am over it. And quite frankly, Eric does a much better job than I ever did. So this here is the Crystal Times, I forget what the number is, the CT case, but it's the SKX case without the crown guards. I should have got my SKX out. Hold on a second. This video is probably going to go long. I didn't do a very good job prepping for it. I'm sorry. Oh wait, that's pretty much every video. So as this SKX case, you can see here, that has the crown guard. So boom, you take the crown guards off and it looks like an insane different watch. For the most part, it is. I mean, if you take off those crown guards, those are a defining feature of the SKX case. So you've created a totally different look, totally different case. I personally like it more, especially when it's paired with this CT228 oversized crown, and you can see it's very nicely finished on the end, signed. It's super easy to manipulate. Anybody that's on an SKX knows that especially with the standard size crown, it can be tricky to operate it, and it's a little sharp feeling sometimes. This one, super easy to operate. The the Crystal Times stem and crown system has a nice pop to it. Like I said, it's oversized, meaning it sticks out a little bit further. It has 3 gaskets, and because of the gaskets, I'm guessing, there's like no or very, very little wobble in that thing. Like, it's very tightly done. So overall, these products are just very high quality that Crystal Times is putting out. And then, Eric assembles this. So he used a Seiko Sumo dial on this, and he used a Grand Seiko diver style handset. I don't know if they're authentic or wherever he got them, I'm not sure, but they look super clean and well done. And then a loomed ceramic bezel insert here, and this is the RX style bezel. This is a drilled lug case, and he also has a see-through or exhibition case back. I know typically I do like the exhibition case backs, but this one being a small port window, I'm actually not a big fan of it. I would rather just go with a more sterile or maybe a custom one made. There's a couple of guys out there that make crazy awesome custom case backs. I would definitely, if you're going this far, I think I would just keep going and get that done as well. I've shown those in the past as well. Still has the 120 click bezel. Nice and stiff. I mean, it feels premium. Everything about this build actually feels premium. You can see he's got a indexed like stealth black chapter ring in there, so it still has the indexes. I mean, you have to spend some time to line everything up. He does all that. The handset is set properly. He changed out the date wheel for a black one versus the white, because I think this has the NH35. I think it was a date only. So it's going to hack and hand wind and all that stuff. And it's running really good too. So, and of course it's going to have a full loom. This is also the bracelet that Crystal Time now sells. You can see it's 22 solid end link, fixed center link there, and tapers down really nicely down to, you know, I didn't get any measurements either. Let's do that. So it tapers down to, wow, 16. So very, you know, luxury feeling, very comfortable feeling there, very familiar clasp system here like that. And it actually has like kind of like a 5mm easy link on the back side. So there's micro adjust down there, so you can adjust that out, and then you can also do the easy link. So if you get a little swollen or something like that, you can pop that bad boy out. But case size wise, I mean, it's still all very much like a Seiko SKX would be, like 42.5, you know, 46.3. Now the thickness, it's going to be a little bit thicker. You got a double dome sapphire crystal, plus that exhibition case back is going to add thickness. So about 16.3 on the thickness side. So let me pop it back on wrist again because I'm actually enjoying wearing it. I think this bracelet tapering down to 16 really helps. I mean, this is, he's dubbed this the Grand Sumo because of the Sumo dial and the Grand Seiko handset. And it's just, I couldn't do any better. Like the design, certainly, and the construction of it for sure. But yeah, I mean, the way he put this thing together, the dial, the hands, the bezel, and everything. I know it's kind of your traditional black, you know, stainless steel case and black dial, black bezel, but it just looks so dang good. So let me pop the lights off real quick so you guys can get a loom shot of it. Loom shot, see what I did there? Killer loom, as usual. Just, I mean, because it's a Seiko dial. You can tell the handset's a little bit more dim, so I'm guessing it's aftermarket, but I could be wrong on that. I don't know. I doubt it, though, because I can't imagine how much a Grand Seiko handset costs. But when I talked to Eric, he is actually selling this exact watch. He wants $875. So hit him up if you're interested in this one. I would consider it, but that's not in my cards right now. So hopefully Eric is still building watches when I'm ready to actually have him build me one, because that might actually be the route I go versus I know I can build them, but he just does a better job. So, and I recognize that. So big thanks to Eric for sharing this with us. And let me know what you guys think about the Grand Sumo. You know, these nicer higher end builds. I'm a big fan of them. You guys know that I've done many of them here, and that love for them is still there. I just don't want to build them. So it's really cool that Eric is still building them. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next vid.